What up, YouTube? We back at it again. Check, check. We good? What mic am I on? I'm over here. Okay, perfect. We are looking at so James, whose page I'm on right now. Make sure I'm sub to him. Like the page, like the video. He sent me this. Let me just read you. He sent over some context too. A version I created. It's called Song for A. I guess A stands for Angelina in this sense. It was written for her. It turns out that the composer was writing an album, wanted a song to be the last song on his track. His instrumental album wrote the song specifically for Angelina. Um, Video games with the title track from the same album. So this video is going to begin with the title track from the same album. It's called Melting, which James has put all of that in the title. So I guess I didn't need to read it to you guys. Do me a favor. I just wanted to give some context. He does go on to say, I have never heard Angelina sing like this before. We'll see. There's a lot of things that I haven't heard Angelina do that I'm sure she's capable of doing. So, first and foremost, go support Angelina. Go support AJ on her page, and jump over to James's page as well. I'll link that below, and go check out. He puts out content, a lot of Angelina content that you may not otherwise know of. As a fan, I'm sure you probably do, but probably preaching to the choir, right? Yeah, if you get a sec, like if you like, please comment down below, subscribe. Appreciate it. It helps out very much. But make sure that you are subbed to Miss Angelina Jordan. Let's we got 6.5 minutes of fun here. Let's dive in. Let's back up and dive in with some more volume. Come on, man. What's going on here? Nico Cartosio. This young man. So she was what, 13? Oh, cool. Same studio as Abbey Road, London. You guys could probably read that, right? I'm reading it too. I probably could have read it to you if it's too small, but screw it, I can. Some of you guys might be on phones. Song for A is the only song on the album. It is performed by Angelina Jordan, a very young and very talented singer. I needed a bright, and this is all Nico's sort of Facebook post, right? I needed a bright final for my instrumental album. After the series of cold hells and melting itself, I longed for a song of a liberated soul, a soul that was set free from suffering. He's a poet, too. So I remembered a beautiful poem by Robert Burns, very well known, and wrote this song especially for Angelina, and she gave a sensual performance. Angelina is awesome and enigmatic. I hope that we'll make a music video together. Song for A is the only song that I wrote for the album Melting, and this this song is the main mystery of it. I promise I'll write about each composition and its hidden meanings in detail, and of course I'll write about this outstanding young singer. Listen to this phenomenal girl at link.link. Spotify link. Well done with the intro, James. 12. 13. We're just counting for fun. before she starts, I feel like we're gonna get something in a different language. Um, I don't know. Nico Cartosio sounds, you know, it sounds very Princess Bride, right? Doesn't sound like Nico's American. Not like it matters.
It was upon a Lammas night when courageous are lovely. Beneath the moon's unclouded light, I held away to Ani. The time flew by with careless heat, till between the dark and dawn, with small persuasion she agreed to see me through the barley, to see me through the barley. The sky was blue, the wind was still, the moon was shining clearly.
I'm getting like, it's got like, this is so throwback. It's got like 40s like musical vibe. The beginning of that sounded like we were gonna dive into a musical. But it's wow. That is her bringing out. That's a 12/13-year-old bringing out a very very old soul right there. That's incredible. It's I don't know why my mind went to like Sound of Music and just like dancing among like just fields of flowers and stuff, just the way that she's kind of just drifting along with the melody here. It's beautiful so far. And even the words too, because the lyrics are right there. I'm paying attention to her singing, but I am listening to the lyrics as well. But it is very different from I absolutely know she's capable of a style like this, because she's got that old soul that can really, well, honestly, she could do anything. If you asked her to do a new age pop song, she could easily slay that too. She just kind of, she lives in she could take on whatever genre she wants. You could say that, yeah, she's predominantly going to be more jazzy sounding, sure. But if she wanted to, she could legit, and you've heard covers of her like singing, modern day stuff. She slays that too. So it's amazing. It does give me like very throwback, like musical vibes.
To see me through the barley, the sky was blue, the wind was still, the moon was shining clearly. I sat down with ragged wind among the ridges of barley, among the ridges of barley. I knew her heart was all my own. I loved her most sincerely. I kissed her over and over again among the ridges of barley.
It's really interesting because this song, you would think lyrically, is written from a man to a woman, and he chose a female vocal on this. Which suits this song. I mean, her voice. Usually, it's interesting how like lyrically, it might not make sense in your head, right? You have a 12 and a half, 13, whatever year old girl singing this. It's deep. It's a page out of a romance novel. But it makes sense, because Angelina can make anything make sense, apparently.
Among the ridges of barley, but by the moon and stars so bright that shone that I was so clearly, I shall bless that happy night among the ridges of barley. barley, among the riches of barley.
You could tell me that somebody 50, 60-year old sang that song, and I'd 100%, I would tell you that that's what I assumed I was listening to. I would look confused, right? Um, the way she can structure her deep tones, um, along with this kind of delicate treatment, it's really unique. In being able to do that naturally, like at that age, it's like she can do whatever she wants. It's nuts. Um, this girl, I can't figure her out. Yeah, like you could make that, like I said, that could back a musical or feature in a musical, like a song like that. You could throw that on the credits or a main portion of an older Bond movie, like Connery era, right? Um, you could play that in a lounge with just a piano. Um, I don't know, some random like lounge in Reno business travelers are going through. Who's that woman? Ah, she's been here forever. That's Martha. Just buy her a drink and she'll keep singing. You know. You can make up so many stories with where she takes you with her voice. If you have the imagination, and you don't even really need an imagination. She does it for you. It's really incredible. Shout out to the whole ensemble, by the way. All the musicians that went into this. Very, very string heavy. Keys. There's a harp in there. Harps are pretty cool. You got to be somewhat angelic to play a harp, right? Um, yeah, wow. Well, thanks for that, James. Appreciate it. I don't really have too many words. I don't really need any. Uh, but it's, yeah, no, I haven't really heard her sing like that. But I know it was there. Sure, I probably did. It's good to see though. It's good to see all her talents. Do me a favor, go support Angelina. Please go like and subscribe. That was really beautiful. And yeah, of course, like if you like, please comment down below. Subscribe. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. We'll catch you on the next.